What's going on today, folks? EJR here once again. It's been a while since I talked to you guys. Well, mostly in the shop stuff. But today, this thing is going to be finally getting the motor. And by that I mean I'm just unboxing it. It's right there in that crate. Some of you guys might have noticed this H2 just sort of sitting here in the background in some of my other videos. It's been here for about 7 months, looking just like this. This motor got sent out to Adams Performance in late May, early June. And we just got this thing back this week. I started to take some of this plastic off. They've got some screws holding all this stuff in here. Yeah, so I'm going to be unboxing that thing for you today and starting my next build series, which is going to be this H2. Me and the owner agreed that we want to kind of set it aside from the other ones by painting it a color you don't see very often. In this case here we went with white, but it actually has a blue metallic in the paint. You really can't see without a light. Actually, hold on. I'm going to get a light and show you. Alright, I've got my handy dandy light. Let's see what this thing looks like. See that blue in there? Well, besides the dust, there's a shit ton of that on this bike. That blue is all throughout this paint, and I think it looks pretty badass. Now, aside from the paint, we're doing a couple little different things here that some people probably aren't used to with an H2. For one, I gotta chop that bracket down, but no rear brake. You notice there's a blue brake line right here because, as you can see, one brake up front too. So yep, going single rotor on an H2. But alright, enough about the bike for now. I'm gonna jump over to unboxing this motor here, and I'll get back with you once this is all done, and I'll talk a little bit more about the motor and the plans for the bike. Alright folks, there it is. Top to bottom built motor. It's got a head port. My guess is it's got some regrinds in it because there's the OEM gaskets, the OEM rods and pistons, no cams anywhere, so I'm assuming they reground them. I wasn't in charge of the motor build on this, the owner was. Both him and Adams Performance came to the conclusion of what they wanted was the best. Every now and then I got a little bit of feedback from it, but from my understanding it's a rod piston motor, stock bore, stock stroke, and just a head port with some regrind cams. Yeah, this is the motor, guys. Here it is. It should be a pretty strong running bike. This is the bike both myself and Reloaded threw kind of a beating. I'll reference that video or that scene right now. Yeah, as you can see, it wasn't really very close between us, and that was this bike. But it should be an animal when I'm done with it, and I look forward to seeing how well it does. So what I'm going to be doing with this bike is once it's all said and done, I'm kind of going to be trying to chase down good old BoostedH2 with it. He has one major advantage over me and this bike, and that is experience with it. He's been playing with it for years. This is the first one I've gotten to play with, going all in. But I will be tuning it on pump gas, and then likely an alternative fuel later on. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to stick to something along the lines of a VP fuel, or if we're going to go with ethanol of some kind. I'll be farming out videos as often as I can on this. I'm not going to film every single thing I do on it, simply because that just isn't really rational in terms of building a bike like this. I'll jump in from time to time, update you on the bike, show you what I'm doing with it, and we'll see where it goes. But I look forward to seeing you guys real soon and meeting some of you in person. Looking forward to the Tennessee event, which I hope this bike is running by. It definitely should, unless we run into some big snags with it, but we'll see how that goes. But alright, I've rambled on long enough about this, so I'm going to sign out of this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.